Hello, grade ones. Hello. So today is Thursday, January 13, 2022. So today I want to point out a little problem that I had yesterday, okay? And I want to see if you, boys and girls, noticed that, okay? So last time you did exercise 35 in your workbook. And on the third page of exercise 35, we had to count seahorses. And so we made a group. It's already made for us, right? I made a group of 10 seahorses together, and then we counted on from that to add the rest of the seahorses. Well, I counted from 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. And I should have said 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I hope and I'm pretty sure that you boys and girls caught that. And if you did, that's really good. So it should be 16 seahorses on that page. All right? Okay, so today you need to have your textbook again, and you need to have, you need to have your workbook, okay? Like we did last time, and then you also need to have the textbook, okay? So we're going to need both of those today, all right? But we're going to start with what we did last time. Remember that we counted the goldfish, and remember that to help us count it a little faster, we can remember that the first row has 10 goldfish, and then we add from there to count the rest of the goldfish so that we know how many there are all together, okay? So let's count together. We already know that we have 10, and then we count on from 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, okay? So we're going to put those numbers into a number bond, okay? So the first row has 10, and the second row has 8. So 10 and 8 make, if you said 18, you are right. 10 and 8 make 18. Now I'm going to show you a little trick, a card trick that you can do. We've used these cards before, right? So if we have the 10 card, and then we add the 8 card by putting that over top of the 0, then we know that 10 and 8 makes 18. That's another way to know that. Okay? That's a card trick, and we're going to do that a few times today. All right? So the first one is 10 and 8 makes 18. So now I want you to go into your textbook. Okay, open your textbook to page 56. All right, textbook to page 56. And I'm going to write that on the board. Okay. Page 56. All right, page 56 in your textbook. And that's this page. And this page shows the first group of items that we can count show butterflies. All right? And we are going to add them together, right? We're going to add the groups together. So in this first square, we see that they are all together. All right, in the second square, we see that we have one group of 10 butterflies, and then we have to add the rest of the butterfly that are in the second group, okay? All right, so let's do that. All right, so we have 10, and we know that that's 10, right? So we count on from 10 and add the rest of the butterflies. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So we have 16. So 16 is 10 and 6. So let's show the card trick again. Okay. I'll erase this one. And I'll erase this one and write the new numbers that we just looked at for the butterflies. 10 and 6 makes, let's get the 6. We'll take the 8 away. And 10 and 6 makes how much? Makes 16, right? So we write that here as well. And the number bond, 10 and 6 makes 16. Okay? Let's do the next one. Okay, the next one are another kind of fruit. A papaya. Okay, a papaya fruit. All right? And we see in the first square that we have all of them together. And the second square, we have one group of 10. And then we have more that we have to count and add up to. All right, to see how many there are all together. All right, so we have 10 papaya, and then we count and add the rest of them. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, so we have 15. We're going to do the card trick again. We erase this number, we erase this number, and we put 10 and 5. 10 and 5 make 15. All right, and that works with the card trick as well. Now we need to use another one. All right. Ten and 5 makes 15, right? All right, so let's keep going through the textbook. All right, go to the next page, and the next page is showing beads, right? So we have one string of beads that show 10, but let's make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. String of beads with 10. And now we want to find out how many more there are. So we add on from 10. We count on from 10. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 10 and 5 makes 15, right? 10 plus 5 equals 15. All right, now we do the next one. Go to the stamps, okay? We see a row of stamps, and we know, but we can count to make sure. We know that there are a row of 10, but let's make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, 10, a row of 10 stamps, and then below that are more stamps. Let's count how many there are more than 10. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 10 and 4 makes 14. 10 plus 4 equals 14, right? So we can do that. We've already done that with the 1, with the beads. 10 and 5 makes 15. And we put the 5 over the 0, and that shows that 10 and 5 makes 15. And then we can do the next one as well. All right? So we erase the 10, and we erase the 15, and 10 and 4. So that's for the stamps, right? So we have 10 and 4. 10 and 4 makes 14. If you said 14, you are right. And we can do the card trick again. 10 and 4. Put the 4 over the 0, and we have 14 to show that 10 and 4 is 14. Okay, so we keep going to page 58 in the textbook. So turn to the next page. All right. And for this one, we have birds. For the next page, we have birds, okay, for the next exercise, all right? So we see that 10 birds are circled, all right? And then we have to add the rest of them, okay? So 10 birds, 11, we're counting on from 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 10 plus 5 equals 15, right? And then the next picture are crickets, okay? Or grasshoppers. No, grasshoppers, that's right. Okay, so grasshoppers, we see that we have already a group of 10 grasshoppers circled, and now we need to find out how many more there are. So 10, count on from 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So 10 plus 8 equals 18. All right? Okay, so that's what we're going to do in the textbook. Now we're going to look at what you need to do in the workbook, okay? And in the workbook today, you need to do exercise 36. So that's these 2 pages. And you need to do exercise 37, these 2 pages, okay? So let's just make sure that you know. All right, for the first page, you need to write the numbers and then match. So you can see from the picture how many there are, you count. And then you find out for the first picture that there are 11. And then you match it to the word 11. So all of these on the right side are words. And so you need to add up, write the number in the box, and then match it with the word, the number word, okay? And then the next page, what you need to do is look at the number word and write that down as a number. So the first one is done for you. The first one is 16. So you write 1 and 6 to show 16. So you do all the rest of that page, and then you go to exercise 37. And in exercise 37, you also have pictures, and you need to write the missing number. So you have 10 flowers plus how many more? To count on from 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 10 and 6 make, what does it make? 16, right? So do the rest of those and then go to the next page. And this is leaves on this first exercise. And here you need to complete the number sentence, okay? So you have a group of 10 leaves, and you have another group of 4 leaves, okay? So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And so you write down, you already have written down 10 plus 4 equals, and now you need to write the answer, okay? So those are the exercises that you need to do today. Exercise 36 and 37. Have fun, grade 1s. See you later, alligator.